Greetings, YouTube. I am wrong a lot on this channel. I make predictions. I was wrong on what I thought the impact on Omega Days was. On paper, I'm like, the average person I talk to doesn't have 3,000 units. Nevertheless, 30,000 units. Why the heck would they get excited about an event that causes them to spend 30,000 units? And I was wrong because a lot of people never spent close to that and didn't care. They got a few extra crystals. Some of them got very lucky and got a 7-star and like 3 crystals. So it was one of those events that you could go all the way to the top, and some did, but a lot of people stopped halfway through, even a quarter of the way into it, and were content. So I was wrong when it came to my belief that a bunch of people were only going to be happy with it if they made poor decisions and bought a bunch of units that they couldn't afford in order to maximize the items that they would eventually use to take, say, Corvus Glaive to rank 3, which is what happened, of course, with my Awakened Corvus because I got insanely lucky and 2 out of 3 of my 7-star crystals were Corvus. So, with that being said, it was tempting to make a video before now regarding what feels like a gift to players, because the 500 unit regular potion revive bundle that was 500 units for a very, very long time seemingly went down in price. It went down in price. I think it's under featured items right now. It's 7 days, 250 units. And so, I received some messages saying, Prof, you haven't given Kabam credit on this. You need to say they actually improved, say it with me, the economy of the game by making revives and potions cheaper. But I said, hold up now. Is that what they've actually done? And of course the question is, well, what do you mean? Well, I don't remember these numbers being the numbers that they gave us for 500 units. So my man XX Earth 25, shout out to him. He did a little investigative research for the good of the channel, came back to me and said, Prof, you need to keep that image on screen and compare it to the old one for 500 units, which was 5, 5, 10, and 10. 5 level 5s, 5 level 3s, 10 level 4s, and 10 level 2s. So 5, 5, 10, and 10 for 500 compared to 3, 3, 5, and 5. Now, I will say this, not quite half of the left side, because you can't do half of 5. You can't do 2.5 potions or revives. So in that sense, this is slightly better, because it's almost like you get the half rounded up of the level 5 health and level 3 revive. But if you didn't go back in time, you wouldn't have known that this was just a half for the most priced deal, because it's half the value. So Kabam wants to make it cheaper so more people will buy it, but you don't actually get a ton of more value in it anymore. And notice that this one is also a purchase limit of 5, but the new one is a purchase limit of 4. So that's weird. So before, Kabam said you can spend up to 2,500 units on this, and who knows how many people did. I would imagine not many, unless you're going through new content, which you need more of these. But now, you think that you actually make this purchase limit go up because it's cheaper, but it's less. So now it literally is half of what you could have done. Instead of 2,500, it's 1,250 units. So I don't know if they're trying to change the scarcity to raise the demand, since the supply has gone down in price. That is a common economics strategy, and something I definitely learned in Econ 101 at the University of Missouri 15 years ago. But at the same time, we can't celebrate this as just a decrease in the price of something, because it's really not, other than the half of a level 5 in health potion and half of a level 3 revive, which we're not going to count. So in the grand scheme of things, this is not the value some people thought it was. Not so fast.